Well, I hate to break it to you, but the rut is over. That magical window where bucks do dumb things and provide you with great opportunities to get a shot off on them has closed. But that doesn't mean that you have zero chance of filling that last tag. The good news is that bucks are back to a bit of a more predictable pattern. So in this video, we're going to go over 3 tips to hunting the late season so you can finish the year strong. And the first tip is to bring your focus back to food. Bucks are going to be starving after chasing does all over the county. They need to get their body weight back up so that they can survive those harsh late winter months. Without a doubt, those late season food sources like turnips, radishes, and cereal grains make awesome places to fill a late season tag. Set up on the main trails leading to and from those food sources. The late season is all about conserving energy, so deer are going to be using the path of least resistance. So this should help make those trails pretty obvious. And speaking of the path of least resistance, that brings us to tip number 2, and that is to focus on pinch points and draws. Woody draws, fingers, and other pinch points are highly traveled by deer, but especially mature bucks. If you can locate a pinch point where 2 large tracts of woods come together, or even where 2 different types of cover converge, you can be sure that deer will definitely be using the area. But before you go throwing a tree stand in the first draw you find, you need to make sure that you're keeping the prevailing wind direction in mind. And the third late season hunting tip is to hunt ridges above bedding areas. Post-rut mature bucks are using their nose nonstop. The wind is their best friend, and they will use it to their advantage when checking for does that may come into estrus late in the season. The term ridge may be a bit of an exaggeration. It's really just any place where bucks can get above any place where does are going to bed or travel. These trails are typically covered with rubs and scrapes, and are just off of major trails. These areas can make great places to set up late in the season. So that was 3 tips to hunting the late season. I know that the best part of the hunting season is behind us, but don't let that keep you from getting out there and trying to fill that last or even first tag. The late season can be just as productive as any other part of the season. You just have to adjust your strategies. If you have any more late season hunting tips, leave those down in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button if you like this video, share it if you found it helpful, and make sure that you are subscribed so you can stay informed.